Good afternoon. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 1st of September. Wow, happy autumn everyone, or spring wherever you're living. I'm a little bit late doing this video today. It's just a little short one. Just been really hectic and busy today. Cheers everyone. I've just made a cup of tea. And Amber, I'm in my tea room with my miniature teapots, so you'll be happy. Guys, I just want to mention to you too, I haven't got any admin today. Just the same old crap going on here in Australia, calling out Qantas for their lies and deception pretty much. They were selling tickets to planes that they had cancelled and flights they had cancelled. That's been found out, but of course nothing will ever come of it, as we know. Oh, I thought of another person that I read a bit, guys, which might be good reading too, is Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty. Some of you might know him. He used to be a monk and he relates it to real life. It's a great book. Think Like a Monk, Jay Shetty. If you want to check him out, he's also on YouTube, guys. But that's another one I thought of that would really help us to grow and expand. He's got some excellent videos on YouTube. So if you like watching just videos, just go check him out on YouTube. But that's a good book, Think Like a Monk, which is what we're learning to do, guys. Oh, and also shout out, I'm doing the question and answers with my girlfriend, the healer, next week, who's the horse whisperer, dog whisperer, who's written the book Finding Stillness, Liliana Riven, if you want to look that up on Amazon. You can also leave your questions down below, guys, if you want me to ask her any questions about living in the now and that kind of thing. But you can also ask her anything, pretty much. You can send in any questions. I probably should have been not so specific around that. You can actually ask her anything about the ascension process. She's the one that told me about the knee blockages being part of the ascension and moving to the next levels. So we could pretty much ask her anything about this as well. She's very, very clever. So leave your questions down below, guys, and I'll jot them down, and we're going to do that next Wednesday. So look out for that video. I'll close my eyes, guys, we'll get started, and we'll see what comes up. God, I'm getting Finland sporting a new parliament. I don't know if they're having changes over there or what's going on, but I am feeling big changes in the parliament in Finland. They used to have that female prime minister, didn't they? I don't think she's there anymore, but I am feeling a lot of changes in the parliament in Finland. Hang on. And I do feel that people are pushing back as well in Finland. It's showing me the clash. There's this clashing at the moment in Finland. All right. Of course, I've got to get to Australia, haven't I? Oh, I'm getting Australia's being put to bed. Oh, no, Elbow. What is he doing to us? They're showing me Australians being tucked in. It's showing me the blankets going over the Australians and being tucked into bed. Good night, little Australians. That's what I'm getting. Oh, my God. And, of course, they've got to give me that song by Midnight Oil, that band I always tell you about, that Aussie band that have all the political statements. Beds Are Burning, which is pretty much about Indigenous rights. They wrote that song way back when, but it's pretty fitting to now, actually. I'm getting that song, Beds Are Burning. How do we stand when our beds are burning? Go check that song out, guys, because it's probably pretty much what's happening here. But Australia, this is all being put to bed. Everything's being put to bed. This is not good, guys. That means the little people are being shut up and put to bed. Night, everybody, all the little people, peasants and Lego people. Let's bring the blankets up and put them to bed. Oh, sweet dreams, everyone in Australia, because your life is gone down the gurgler. That's what I'm getting. Great. And this is around censorship. I do feel it's around censorship. Whatever's been ticked off, signed off, we know how it goes. Bills in Parliament. Woohoo. Censorship. You can't speak out. Oh. We know we have trouble speaking out here on YouTube, but I do feel like Australians are going to... Oh, I've got a stray cat that keeps visiting. He's a big fluffy thing. I'm just waving to him. He's at the glass window eating some chicken. So I'm getting that. that, Australia, I hope it's not around the voice and everything, but I feel like a lot of, sorry, I'm waving at this stray cat that comes and eats at night. He's big, fluffy, massive thing. He's very cute, actually. So I am getting that. Stray cats, they love my house. They know where to be fed, don't they? It's funny, isn't it? They say, what's that saying, that pets find you? Pets find us. They seem to find my house, I tell you that. So I'm getting that. The censorship is really starting in Australia. It's being covered up. We know it is. But now they're going to be very tight on misinformation and disinformation. You know how guys, the same old thing, rah, rah, rah. So that's what's happening in Australia. It's all being put to bed. All the false lies or misinformation, disinformation, which, as we know here being the BS detectors, is actually the truth, is going to be shut down even more and more in Australia. Oh no, we're in trouble. Jen, what are we going to do? Anyway, let's keep going. I'm getting there's a hard line being drawn in the sand. They're showing me someone drawing a line in the sand with a great big stick or a big piece of chalk. There's a line in the sand now, and I'm getting Sushi's actually the one doing this in the UK. He's drawing a line in the sand between the wealthy and elites and the little people and peasants. The line has been drawn in the sand. Whatever he's doing over there has completely divided everybody. And of course, we know that the middle class, etc., have all been shoved in with the poor people and lower socioeconomic people as well. Everyone's being put in the same category, except for the elites and the leaders. And it's becoming very, very clear division now. The line has been drawn in the sand. People are seeing it. People are seeing it for what it is. This is good, guys. It means people are waking up. They're seeing it. They're seeing all the garbage that is now becoming their reality. Not us, because we already saw it coming. This is the people waking up. The line has been drawn in the sand now. And it's almost like Sushi will virtually be saying to the little people, peasants and Lego people, don't cross that line. And this could be a lot to do with the lecky cars and where you can drive, where you're allowed to go, and have you earned the right to go and visit your friends in another suburb? This could be what it's about. It could be that line in the sand. Things are being implemented. You know what I love hearing the most? Oh, I love it when you guys tell me about all the cameras being taken down. Love it. Makes me so happy and full of joy and warm and fuzzy inside. I love that there's people with the balls to go around and rip those bloody cameras down for tracking everybody, because we never approved it. The little people have not approved these things for these people, whoever they are, monsters, tyrants, dictators, to just bring it in and ruin all of our lives, and we have no say in it. Oh, it's so sickening, isn't it? So thanks for sharing all those stories, guys. I love hearing from you. It's brilliant. It's just brilliant that people are standing. See, they're fight backs, they're protests. Anyone taking down those cameras, that's fighting back against your government. It's bloody brilliant. Oh, we got protests here too for something. I can't remember what they are. I've just gone blank. But there's a few protests popping up around the world, guys, so we have to look at it as positive. We know it's not complete fight backs, but they're protests against certain things, which is okay because it's still fighting against their government. I keep saying that. It's people waking up to how they're being ripped off. For example, me telling you how the Prime Ministers here gave themselves all a lovely pay rise. Yep. Elbow got another $20,000. Like I said to you the other day, how's that going to get you votes? How's that going to get people on side with you? I don't get this. They think people, and all of us are, we are people. They think we're all stupid and we're just going to fall into their little game of whatever you call it. I don't even know. Hunger Games, I suppose. Don't know what you'd call it. In Hippo's case, it's Game of Thrones, is it? He's sitting up on his throne. I haven't seen Game of Thrones. I've got to go watch that, guys. Hey, puss. Oh, that cat keeps staring at me. Hey, puss, puss. Game of Thrones. I see Hippo in New Zealand sitting up on his throne, because that's how they all see, and this is all the leaders, not just Hippo, they see themselves as above us all, and that they should be respected, and they should be the ones to call all the shots and make all the decisions, because in their eyes, we're too dumb. The little peasants are too dumb to be making these worldly decisions, because we, of course, don't have all the information. And why is that? Because they won't give us the information. Example, Elbow won't tell anyone what's going to go on when the voice gets implemented, so no one knows what's actually going to happen. Oh, they won't give us the information, but in their eyes, they're, on their thrones. They can make the decisions for us all, for the little nobodies that they see us as. So frustrating. Sorry guys, it's getting dark here. We might be doing this by the moonlight soon, but the days are getting longer here. It's nearly 6 o'clock. Okay, I'm just going to give you a couple more things, and I've got to cut this short because my hubby's going to be here in a minute because his football team's playing. His football team is Manly, and he's always yelling at the TV screen because they're not doing very well, having a very bad season. And it's Father's Day on Sunday here. And I found him a little bobblehead of the football player that's got like a bobblehead. Oh, actually, I went and had a massage today, guys, on my neck because my neck was so sore. I hope you guys are going all right. I know this is a real battle that we're going through at the moment with our ailments and creaks and aches and pains in our bodies and things, but keep getting the help, keep healing, keep getting the help. It's really important to reach out and get that help, whatever we can, to make ourselves supple again and help ourselves to move forward, guys. Okay, let's keep going. I'm getting shown England. I'm getting shown England, well, London, UK, but I'm getting this turf off. It's like, it's showing me people throwing turf, meaning grass. What's this mean? Hang on. People throwing turf. But they're throwing turf in anger. I'm just getting these visions of people throwing grass. People throwing grass. What does this mean? People throwing grass. And they're throwing it at each other. Little people are getting angry and they're throwing grass at each other. I don't know what this means, but I'm getting a turf war. It could even be, it might not be literally, this is in England, London, UK. It could be like suburb to suburb, this turf war starting. See, we know the government's going to cause problems between people. We know how good they are at causing division. And there's going to be these turf wars between different suburbs. I'm getting that. Oh, what's this around? Oh, look, it's so complicated. Sometimes I can't get to things, guys. It could be about the allowing of people into their suburbs. It could be I'm getting the migrant populations coming in. Oh, this isn't good. So there could be these turf wars. It might be around migrants being allowed to just come in and take over. You know how sometimes you get with migrants, and look, I'm very open to these things. Most of us are on this channel, but sometimes they do hang in big groups and they do want to have their own, it's almost like their own, they want to do things their way, and they don't want to integrate. So I think we might be getting these turf wars starting in England, London, UK. I feel like that's going to start. But this is all started by government. See, it's the division of people. They're starting this up. The government's starting this up. They want it. They want people infighting and fighting amongst themselves. It's brilliant because it separates and divides again. They don't want unity. We know that here. Oh, but I am getting it about immigrants. So it could be about them. The arguments could be about them wanting to separate themselves. You get immigrants from everywhere there, don't you? I think you get Sudanese, you get everything. Is it Africans? You get everybody, probably like here we get a mixture too. And it could be that it really stirs everything up. But see, it's going to be the government stirring it all up because they're going to put them all together instead of spreading them out and everything. They're going to plonk them. This is what I'm getting. They're going to plonk them all together in a suburb and people are going to be ticked off about it. You think about it, if you've had your little, for example, suburb for 30 years or whatever, you just, your quiet little neighbourhood or something like that, and then you get some sort of, no offence to any cultures, but you get some culture in there that just does things very differently, it can really upset the apple cart, can't it? Especially when they're in a big group. I don't know exactly who it's going to be, but it could be around migration and the UK just dumping people in any suburbs. And like a lot of people, we're not just talking like 2 or 3 families, we're talking like thousands, like bus loading them in kind of thing. Didn't they do that to Florida? There was a lot of this bus loading people in and things like that. Same sort of thing. So there's these turf wars going on. That's UK, London, and it's around, Sushi's watch as usual, implementing everything. All right, let's see if there's one more thing to close with today. I've got to cut it short, guys. Sorry about that, but I will be on tomorrow. All right, let's see if there's one more thing. Still getting Germany's rising. See, Germany's still trying to work on how they're going to do this. They're still coming together. There's still big groups. They're very discreet and very careful what they're doing, but I do feel there's still going to be stand-up fight backs in Germany. There will be. I'm getting visuals of people in Canada. Oh, no. Oh, gosh, he drives us crazy, Trudeau, doesn't he? They're showing me people hanging onto their seats. So it's like your plane's about to take off and you're hanging on for dear life. But it's not going for a joyride like a nice, like my favourite thing about flying is the takeoff. I love it. You know how you go thrown back in your seat and you take off. It's the best feeling. Well, this is like, oh, my God. No, it's like a different feeling in people in Canada. It's like, oh, my God, hang on. This is going to be a bumpy, excuse the French, freaking turbulent ride, and people are ready for it now. They're about to hit, like as they take off, things are starting to get really bumpy and turbulent in Canada. That's what I'm getting. That's the image that I'm getting. Because Trudeau's, everything's taking off in Canada to do with the reset agenda, the rollout. Woo, it's showing me the speedy red carpet rollout and like whoosh, the red carpet's out and all the wind is blowing everybody's hair back who's standing next to it. And they're hanging onto their seat for dear life now in Canada. Sorry, guys. I know you don't want to hear that, but you're probably not like that because I don't think we're going to get on board that plane. We're staying off it. If you're living in Canada, I know you won't be boarding that flight. But I am getting that the people waking up in Canada are hanging on for dear life now because they realise that their life's about to get very bumpy and very turbulent in Canada as Trudeau rolls everything out with speed and haste. All right, I'm going to have to say goodbye. My dinner has arrived. We have takeaway tonight because it's footy night. I'll see if there's one more thing to close with today. Oh, it's my son arriving. He's just coming through the door, but he'll just go through to the bar. He'll just go through the lounge room to watch his footy game as well. Hello. Hello, Luke. Yeah, I got a wave. That's pretty nice, isn't it? All right, I'll see if there's one more thing to close with today. I'm getting really bring your A game now, guys. This is what the guys are actually saying to me. Bring your A game. Bring your A game. Have the smarts. Be really switched on now for what's coming towards us. There's going to be a lot of stuff about to come towards us now. We know there is. We know there's a lot more to this rollout. We know there's a lot more to come. We have to bring our A game. We have to be really on it and really smart and recognise things for the real lies that they are, but we're pretty good at it. So I think we're going to be on our A game anyway. We have been for the last 4 years, haven't we, guys? Hang on a sec. I'm getting that song. And it reminds me of Gumby. You know, Gumby, the plasticine green guy with the horse pokey, was it the red horse pokey? I'm getting that song. Bend me, shape me any way you want me. I can do most anything. We're very flexible. It's like the tree in the ground. Again, we can bend over and come back up. But we can like dodge and avoid things. It's like bend me, shape me. We can sort of, what's the word? Distort, is it, our body into any shape. And this means we can handle any information that's coming at us. We're able to adapt to it. We can move around it and avoid it as well. That's what I'm getting. So I'm getting the visual of Gumby. Gumby? Yeah, Gumby, the green plasticine character, being bent. And that's us. We can move around. Anything that they throw at us, government, we can pretty much avoid because we're very flexible and we know how to avoid things. That's what I'm getting. Bend me, shape me any way you want me. All right, hang on. And I'm getting, of course, I've got to get it for the CV virus and all the variants. I'm getting that song by Simple Minds. Don't you forget about me. Don't. And the guides are just taking the mickey out of it, really. They're just having a joke with us. They think it's really funny that we're not to forget the CV virus and the masks and all the things that are saving lives. You know how it goes. So I'm getting that song, but they're just really taking the piss out of the CV virus, the guides. Hang on, give me 2 secs. Oh, they're giving me an Angels song. That's an Aussie band, the Angels. Doc Neeson had really big bug eyes, like massive bug eyes. And I'm getting this song. Unlock the door and let me in. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this is for us, this song. Don't worry, it's all right. I'll be coming home to see you tonight. Don't worry, it's okay. I'll be coming home to see you today. I'll be coming home, baby. You got to go listen to that song, guys. And then what the guides are saying is, don't worry, be happy. And, of course, then I've got to get the other song, of course. That's the one by the Angels. Look it up. The other one is... Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy now. I'm getting that song as well. Oh my God, I'm going to leave you with that today because it's just too crazy. Oh, the music we get on this channel, God help us, guys. Yeah. Oh, but it is good to have a little bit of variety, isn't it? They're two very extreme songs. So what the guys are saying, don't worry, it's okay. Don't worry, guys, it's okay. And don't worry, be happy. That's what I'm going to leave you with today. Some positive vibes and positive music. Go check both those songs out, guys. I don't know who sings the last one. Who sings the last one? I don't know, guys. Sorry. Go check out Jay Shetty. He's very, very good. He was a monk, and he sort of teaches you how to navigate normal life now that I think he still practices being a monk, but he's not an actual full-blown monk anymore. He was for a long time, though, but he's very interesting. Go and watch some of his on YouTube. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I will come on and talk to you tomorrow. Don't worry. Just be happy, guys. Don't forget, like buttons. Please feel free to comment and subscribe if you can find the subscribe button. Take care and let me know what your questions are. Okay, I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.